Okay, we're there. Goes there. And goes there like that, I guess. That's good. Just playing with all my screen. There we go. Yeah, my stream's good. 4,000. My stats are all good. I got a good setup, got a good connection. I think my connection is, I forget. Maybe it's 50 megs up and down or 100 megs up and down, I forget. It's more than I'll ever need, but it's fiber now, so it's even cheaper than my other one. So. Okay, so. Going to,
drive safe.
I will drive safely. Probably turn the beacon off for now. Oh, and we've got the wrong time. I don't really like driving at night on this map, so I'm just gonna have to change. Okay, the job that we had set up, likely not. Still. Here, Louisville. Ratton. Fairly short one. Why don't we look by... Sorry, go Louisville. Kentucky up here to Carbondale. That's a 10-minute trip. Ohio, that's a little better. That's still quick. Over to Mo. And it's a piece. Nope. No, we want to stay in this zone. So if anything, we'll get here to West. Well, I'm coming back. I don't like anything that's there. So why don't I just cheat one time? Is it 701? It is. Not 701 anymore, is it? Okay. Waited 24 hours. What do we have now? Too nice. That's nice up there. 66 ton up into South Bend, and that's, well, that's a 10-minute. This Detroit, that might be nicer. Down to Alabama. Into these, that one looks like more. Yeah, let's go that way. Up to Kirksville, and it's 6 tons. Let's take it.
Ready to roll.
They're ready to roll. Good for you, young lady. Long trailer, eh? Sort of need a lot of room. Oh, we're gonna wait for these guys to finish. Oh, let me see what the traffic is. That's one. This should do it.
Recompute. Rerouting.
Recomputing, rerouting for what? Oh, I do left turns like that sometimes too. Oh. Yeah, it's gonna take a little while to get past him. Unless I change lanes here. I think I'm good.
Straight on.
Hey, 1-6 Fire, how are you? How you doing? Okay, so I'm coming through. Okay. So you know. My grandson is on here. He used to be Fear 4 FE 4 Fear something or other. I forget what it was. He's Tuxedo something now, so
Go straight on.
he's been on several nights or several times on my stream, and now he says, "Oh, by the way, Gramps, I changed my name." So okay. So 1-6, how are you? 6 of 1. I just got that. 7 of 9. 1 of 6. I had some writing due
Go
today.
straight on.
I spent a long time today almost writing, doing everything except writing, and then I finally got around to doing the writing. And I was supposed to do it maybe around noon, and I got up there maybe at 10, but turned out quite good. Quite. Give you a link here to my my writer site. My site as a writer. If you want to go check it out. Oops. Come on now. Nope, not that one. Not that one. That one. It doesn't matter. We never get through 2 lights anyways. Sorry, and I'll pay attention here. Just had a trip from Finland to Italy. That's nice. Yeah, I'm doing good tonight. Like I said, I got my story done. I do a story a week. That's 1,000 words. That's a good one. My other thing I'm working on is I want to start doing podcasts because I've got 160, 170 stories so far. All pretty well, most of them under 1,000 words. And my plan is I'll do podcasts, and each episode will be a story. It's maybe 7 minutes, so a very brief intro to each one because I hate it when you have to listen to 5 minutes of some guy going on about a story for a 2-minute story. Brief intro and then the podcast.
Keep left.
So I'll put
And
the
then
links up.
turn left.
So that will be
Turn
my
left.
thing. Perhaps we have to turn left. Wait a minute, how come that guy turned left? Well, he must have been sitting out in the intersection. Link is broken? What link is broken? CA? Nope. Link is good. You are broken. You are broken, my friend. Oops, where did my window go? Oh, shit. Where did my spot go? My chat go? That's broken. Oops. God damn it. So, all that just to go to check that the link was broken, and it's not. And now I have to get back into here and start this up again. So, click on here, connect, yes. And now Streamlabs, connect and sync. Yep. And connect. Here we go. Oh, well, I can't help you there. I can't help you there. Because I can click on it. You know, I'll have to ask, is anybody else in here? See if anybody else can click on it. I'll wait till we get more people on here. Let me go here. I click on that and I get to... No, you don't have to.
Get ready to turn left.
You shouldn't have to. Does that work for you? Wow.
Turn left.
So I can do either. So I don't understand that. I can use it without the www.
Nice ride.
Oh well. I have no idea why. We would need to have somebody. We would need to find a webby person to that out. Complete Weber trucks. I can send it out tomorrow if we have it. If it's different, we'll get some other people to try it. If it's different. Where are you? 16. Are you in Finland? Norway? The map. What's that map for? Norway? Okay, because I got somebody on the map in Norway and somebody in the U.S. Don't know. I'll have to ask my we'll see if anybody else on has that problem. Sorry, Norway. Yeah. Don't know. You normally have to do that for sites? Do you normally have to do www, or can you do them without? It's right there.
Let's go.
Ah. Well, I don't know. I'll get somebody. Who else is here? Jace Meister. I think Jace Meister might be on. Jace Meister. You have a minute. Could you check whether you can access that without the www? Should get over here really, because I have to go this way. turn right. I'll turn right like that in a slightly sloppy way that scares people. Oh, we're good. So it worked for you on your phone with www or without www?
Turn right.
Ah, okay, okay. Because the last link I provided, Jace Meister, was the www one, and I was wondering whether it would work with the non-www option. The last link was www.mikeyoung.ca, and it also should work with just mikeyoung.ca. And I got stuck in the wrong lane here. How did I let myself get stuck in this lane? I don't know, but let's get over here. Yeah.
Then continue straight on.
Oh, now you see, this is what she does. She says, keep left, continue straight on.
Go
Yes,
straight on.
I will. But I'm pretty sure once I get under the bridge, she's not going to tell me to turn left. Damn fool woman. Okay, so it works for Jace Meister for both links. Dunno. Oh, it works for the second one, but not the first, I guess. Huh. Yeah, so one for 1/6. See, she's not telling me. Did I forget? Did she? I'm just distracted now. That's my question. Oh, you're on a PC. Yeah. Dunno. Like the way this truck bounces up with the torque when you... And we run up through the gears. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check it out tomorrow. In the meantime, if you've got spare time, you're welcome to read the story that the link points to. I got 3 web pages. I still have to go through them and adjust the branding so they've all got the same look and feel and the same, you know, excuse me, same links at the top to each other, and a set of things down the sidebar that are appropriate for that particular page. I was composing that story while lying on my back at my dentist's office. And in between having tools on my mouth, I was talking to the hygienist, and I said it was about a cowboy in a bookstore. And he said he has to meet somebody in the stacks. And she said, "Oh, is it maybe a hygienist?" And she was joking. And I said, "It could be a hygienist. The cowboy could be all grubby, and she could be in her nice, you know, her nice new scrubs, not worried about getting them dirty." That works, she said. So I'll have to send them a note. remember, the next time I'm there, I'll have to drop by the office. And her husband was, yeah, she was interested in my story, as her husband was too. He bought one of my books, so. Where do you buy the books? Look. There's information on the bottom of my channel here about where to find my books. You can get them from Amazon. You can get them from Amazon as either a print or a electronic version, and you can then also get them as an ebook from Apple iBooks, or whatever the hell they call it now, and who else's books? I don't know. Kobo, all those guys.
Go straight on.
Well, once we get rolling here, we're doing good. Go to 60 would be good. So if you like my short stories too, feel free to leave a comment. If you'd like to see something different in a story, you know, if you can see a way that I can make it a better story, I don't mind. Let me know. Why are we not cruise controlling there?
Go straight on.
Okay, there we go. We had resume. We had to resume, cancel. It's just hard to tell whether cruise control is on or not because this is such a heavy load with such a little engine that could. But I thought that's what I do is chug along, chug along, chug along. So I'm looking forward to trying convoys in ATS 2 with ProMods 2.42 eventually. I'm also looking forward to Utah being released in November. That'll be good. shaking very well on this. I'm having trouble with the cruise control.
Go straight on.
There we go. I think we're set now for. Bit of a hill. Okay. Good thing we're not going through the mountains. Maybe we should take this through the mountains, which is. Gotta go a ways to get to mountains. Gotta go to Washington State. We'll do that. Go to Washington State with this and drive around. I wish there was more really serious mountains on this map. The ATS map, I don't know, maybe Utah, I don't know. I'm not that familiar with US geography.
Go straight on.
Ooh, there's a big lake, that's nice. I'm not that familiar with US geography. I don't know whether it has a lot of mountains in Utah. Refresh myself as to where the hell Utah is. Yeah, the mountain should have been down here, I think, through California. Washington, Oregon, California, I think. Maybe not. Maybe not. Duh. It comes after this. What are they going to do next? Colorado? Idaho? Idaho. Don't know. Let the rumors begin. Oh, I've lost my screen here.
Go straight on.
Whoa, good thing. Blow too much. Yep. Ooh, chopper, chopper, and there's things happening up ahead, so. Plane. The plane, boss, the plane. Go wide, give him a lot of room there. Fortunately, it was on a hill. flashes on. Must be that guy. Beacon. Oh, and let me check to see. I left a note in the workshop. Just let me check to see if any thought of adding a beacon to the back of this trailer, which I asked and pretty well ignored because it's a thought. Somebody made one, fixed it, tried to load, game crashed, left the mod. Make the car carry ownable. This is not there. Oh, okay, well. I asked about a beacon and no reply, so it's okay. Okay. Rolling here, rolling here. So, how much time more like we got? We've got another 10 minutes. I might just go another 10 minutes. Depending. I did just want to pop in for a quickie. Oh, look at the traffic over there. Look at those guys. Having fun? Ha ha ha. Sucks to be you. Okay, sucks to be me if you pull it in front. Both of you. So I'm not really accelerating that fast. Hill. Go fast if there's a hill. Oop. And if there's a hill, an uphill. Well, maybe we'll get past this guy. I have a feeling he's going to start accelerating. I'm going a little faster, but he's getting a little farther, a little farther. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Be that guy. Wait, do I need far ways on? I will go straight on. I think I'm going to fade away after this too, because not a lot of followers. I'm tired. A long day avoiding rating. 10 to 12. And it's Friday. I had to check to see what day it was, because the neighbors had just put the garbage out. Garbage day is Friday. That is, oh, we had Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was last Monday, so holiday, so all garbage delivery skews a day, so the Friday pickup is Saturday. I was writing with Spotify and Italian tenors. My headphones. That was nice and loud. Why do I have to get over? Well, I don't have to get over. I have to look at the map. Little arrow, get over.
Keep left, and then continue straight on.
Keep left, continue straight on. straight on sky. Thank you. I like the sound of the engine on this truck. The Jake. I like the Jake. It's a 6 or 8, I forget, but it's supercharged. You can hear the whistle. Supercharger. Although turbocharger whistle because it uses exhaust gas. Supercharger just uses a belt. Maybe they're hoping we won't notice that.
Keep left and then continue straight on.
Yeah, so 1.36 in beta for both now, I think. It's beta for
Go straight
ATS and ETS. It 1.36 does not support DX9 anymore, and there are some places, a number of places on this map where I have to use DX9. If I do DX11, I get weird things happening in the graphics. So, don't know. Not everywhere, just at some intersections. Come up to the intersection and, excuse me, there's this big, everything turns black. Or about, there's a layer of black about a few feet above the ground. You can't see through it, you can't see the trucks, can't see the road, can't see anything. You see the tops of trucks. That's it.
Go straight on.
But nothing fantastic on 1.36 either that wants me really want to have to go there, so I may
Left and then continue straight on.
sit there and wait for maps and other mods to
straight on.
update. Yeah, just sit there on the 1.35 version. And don't do the update. I like this. I like this weather mod that Grimes has done. Early fall. Yay. 2 hours or 6 minutes. And less. Getting going faster in this. I've been driving with it metal to the metal. Basically. Chug. Well, getting up to 57. Maybe we'll get up to 60. That'd be exciting. Maybe I should do for jobs, a few jobs with less than 66. Try the 47-ton option. Since I can't boost got the biggest Mac engine for this truck. Now I know somebody probably has made a mod that gives me 1,000 horsepower, but I don't really want that. Do want to brake? That's me braking. That's me braking.
Go straight on.
Still braking. There we go. Thank God for paved shoulders or whatever it was. It takes a while to brake with 66 tons. In Ontario, anyways, when they have things like that on the highway, they have a flashing light. If there's a light up ahead, they start flashing a warning before the light turns. Say light, no, light ahead. Light will be light will be changing, or light will be red, or I forget what they say, but gives you an upfront idea that yep, not going to make it. I maybe could have bailed the other side. I can't remember. I think there was a car there. Oh, you have to work like this to get up to 60 again. Changing lanes up here? I think we are.
Keep left and then turn left.
Sort of cut that car off, but okay, brakes. Okay, brakes are off now. But that was how much I needed to slow down that much. Oh, cut the corner, buddy. Okay, well you're gonna let me go, and possibly you're gonna let me go. No, you're just gonna roll through, just stopping. See if you could tempt me into going through. Hey, the Dave. Hello there. How are you doing? Oh, look at this. Oh, this is cool. Ow. Apparently it's not as cool as I thought. Okay. Well, where are we trying to go here? Hello, the Dave. We got distracted here by, I thought it was just, well, we want to be on 36. I was doing good until I hit that, stuff there. Oh, let's, I guess. Yeah, don't give me horns. Got no freaking road. Well, there it is. There's the road. Well, hopefully I can put down here. Let's go off here at the side. In case there's somebody behind me. Okay. Okay. Did we damage anything here? Oop, Didn't want that. Oh, I always forgot. I could never remember where the hell that thing was. There's a position though. Nice. Okay, so yes, Dave, I'm doing good. Oh, Dave, could you do me a favor? Dave, could you check a link for me? Could you check this one? Could I? Oh, Jesus, could I type? And this one. And let me know the mikeyoung.ca and the www.mikeyoung.ca and let me know if you can access both of them. That was a funny bit of highway there. I was assuming that I would just drive over the grass, but apparently it was at a different level. Okay, Jace. Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Jace Meister. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jace Meister. Happy birthday to you. Oh, we're going through here. Ooh, the lines didn't quite add up there, but you could only access one. Well, that's sufficiently cryptic. And how do I guess which one you can access? Will you be waving? Are you waving? Show me which one. Please tell me which one you could access. Let's see, we're an hour away. Hopefully we don't all fall off the map here again. I don't think we will. We think we're good. I've got beer from Urkel. Pilsner Urkel. It's from Czechoslovakia. 4.8%. It's a nice hoppy beer. It's one of the cheapest beers in my local beer store here in Ottawa, Canada. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll have to check that. Because you're the second one to say that they could not access the other one, so. And it may be just the aliases or whatever that I've set up. So I'll go in tomorrow to my my DNS registry, whatever. I can go in and change the URL forwarding and the odds and sods. So. Well, that's funny. I mean, I've had it for months and months. Nobody's ever said anything. Nobody's, although I was in playing around, maybe I messed something up just the last couple of weeks. Well, glad you joined in, Dave. Oh, you got the pro mods for ETS. Good for you. Yep. Jace Meister, do you have any, when you drive on ETS non-multiplayer, do you use any particular add-ons on ETS? Other than pro mods?
Turn right.
Full brakes.
Turn right.
Fingers crossed. Oh, okay. I was afraid I'd be going a little too fast for that corner with 66 tons. Apparently I wasn't. But now we have a wee bit of a hill. The flash is on again. You see on ETS2, I've got my, I like to putz around. I've got, I had Rust map, I had Russian open space, and then I took that off, so I got Rust map. I had Romania extended for a while, I took that off. I got Rust map, and then I have, either Brazil? Yes, I have the Mappa, EAA Mappa, and then I have a standalone map of the Brazil map, and then a standalone of the Europe extension. Oh, you can use the Middle East add-on. I didn't know that there were. I didn't know that. And what's the Middle East add-on? I didn't realize there was a Middle East add-on. I didn't know there was a Middle East add-on, like Lebanon, Palestine, Syria. All down through there. That'd be cool. We'll have to look it up after. Am I there yet? No, I'm almost there yet. Kirksville. Captain Kirk home. My sister, who lives in Alberta, lives in Vulcan. Named after the Roman god of war, I think. Not necessarily the Star Trek, but then they've got a poster painted up on the side of one of the big buildings of Star Trekian things. Now what lane do I have to be in? Left or right? So we'll find out when we get closer. I suspect I have to be in the left lane.
Keep left and
Yep.
then turn left.
Oh, I'm bringing this to the farm. Big kick-ass tractor going to the farm. Well, that's good. I mean, it's nice when the, you know, when you bring a tractor to a farm and not a, you know, McDonald's or something. You idiot. Oh, sometimes I thought he was going to be more of an idiot. Sometimes the AI pauses.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
And then carries on. Whomps India. Says, oh, never mind, I changed my mind. Excellent. Kirksville, okay. So if I were to take a job from Kirksville, what would one? Oh yeah, there's some. Okay. I think I'm gonna fade away, folks. I don't know whether anybody is other channel drivers. No. I see the Bob Ross Weekend Marathon has begun, but I don't see another driving one. So thanks very much for viewing, people, and for following and for cheering and all that. Yes, Crusher. Hey, Crusher, I'm leaving. Thanks for popping in. I'm leaving. It's after 12. It's 12:15 here, and I need to get to bed. Yeah, I'm done. I'm just done now. I need to get to bed. This was a quickie one. Just a lot of writing and politics and all sorts of other stuff today, and so just went on for a can of beer and a quick drive in Midwest expansion. So ta-ta for now. Oh, and I got to play with my. I've got a link to one of my pages, and apparently, for some people, for a lot of people, they have to use www.mikeyoung.ca instead of just mikeyoung.ca. So something's been set up wrong. I'll have to double check. So, anyways, ta-ta for now, folks. Have a good night, and I'll be on tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow, Saturday. Oh, the weekend for some people. So catch you later.